Hey, Wally, Brandon here with a couple of tips. Try to help you improve your online presence, bring some more customers through the door. Uh, you're probably wondering why I send out these free videos. The fact of the matter is I know small business owners a lot of times don't have the time to do these kind of things. Sometimes they don't have the knowledge or even the want to. So I send out a couple of tips here that hopefully are easy enough that they can implement yourself, kind of get you going and headed in the right direction. And then if you find that this is something you want to take a little more seriously, at the end of this, hopefully you can turn around and say, you know what, that Brandon guy kind of knows what he's talking about, and I'd like to know more. So that's kind of why I do this. Um, I'm going to go over three things here real quick with you. Um, First thing is going to be content and keywords on your website. Second thing is going to be citations and backlinks, and then lastly, we're going to go over uh, referring domains and a thing on Ahrefs to kind of show you where your website sits. So the first thing we look at, and the reason I look at these three things is this is what Google looks at as well as far as how they rank you and where they set you. They want to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your website. So you can see pretty generic here. I'm sure it's getting the job done for you. But a real simple thing you go on here is, just add some content. And then more importantly, inside that content, add keywords. And what I mean by keywords is keywords and keyword phrases, what it is you exactly do. Think about it from a customer point of view. What would they type into Google, that would point them to your website? So if you're looking to take over an area, Green Bay or Oshkosh or Appleton, inside that content, put, whatever city name, Appleton Residential and Commercial Excavating, uh, Residential and Commercial Excavating Appleton. Make sure these kind of keywords, what you're doing as far as a service, is inside that content, and Google's gonna, see that when people type that in, they're gonna point the customer, to your website. So hopefully, content and keywords, make sense. Second thing, Wally, is citations. So when I type in like excavating Green Bay, um, the first thing that pops up here is three businesses and what we call the map pack. And how you get in the map pack is by having citations. And the more citations you have, whoever has the most gets in the map pack. So what is a citation? It's simply your business name, phone number, and address as it's listed when you registered your site with the Google My Business. And the more times you got it out there, I would say shout from the rooftops, right? The more times you got it out there, the more times Google recognizes you as a reputable company, the more citations you have. So get it out there in as many places as possible. And I'm talking like the Yelps, the Home Advisors, the Angie's List, the Porches, Thumbtacks, social media stuff, anywhere you can advertise. And it's what it's like. It's like an advertisement of your business, but it's got to be your business name, address, phone number, just like it is on your GMB. So more citations, faster you're going to be in the map pack. Now, just because you're in the map pack doesn't mean that you're going to be, ranking organically. So if we look at this map pack, we got three companies in there, but the first organically ranked company is this Green Bay Excavating. So they don't necessarily work on their citations, but they do, the backlinking and the referring domains. And what I mean by that is this. Um, if we go to Ahrefs, and this is a tool I use and a lot of people use. It is about 500 bucks a month to utilize this, but I put your business in here and it tells me some things. Um, Tells me how many backlinks and referring domains you have, the keywords you're getting hit for. Obviously, one with the content you have, not a whole lot there. But backlinks, you want to have good, strong backlinks with referring domains. And what is a backlink? A backlink is any place out there on the web that you have a link that if somebody clicks on it, it sends you back to your website. So you can have it on other people's websites. You can have it in blogs, posts, magazine ads, um, all kinds of things that are out there, social media outlets, posts, anything somebody can click on, and it sends them back to your website. Now, keep in mind this needs to be relevant to your industry, so don't go posting backlinks on, you know, Taco Bell's website, because Google's going to recognize that that backlink is what they call spammy, and they're not going to give you any power or credit for that. So, hopefully that makes sense. The biggest, tool or the biggest piece of information on this tool is your organic traffic per month. Your website, which is a tool for bringing customers to your business, is generating no views. So it's nice that we have a website. It'd be a lot nicer if this was, accounting for some traffic, phones ringing, uh, estimates being done, ultimately money in your pocket. So if I go back to excavating Green Bay, and just to let you know, you must be running ads because your ad is coming up here down in the Green Bay area. So I would assume that you're looking to get into the Green Bay area if possible and do some work. But what I did was I took the number one organically ranked company here, this Green Bay Excavating, and I put them in Ahrefs. And if you can take a look at this, they got almost 400,000 backlinks, 100 referring domains. They're getting picked up for 135 keywords, and ultimately they got 122 people a month visiting their site. So if you could have an extra 120 people visiting your site a month, I think you could probably agree with me that you're going to get at least a couple, you know, potential customers, out of that 120. I would assume, you know, nothing's obviously guaranteed, but I think you could agree that's a lot better than zero. So hopefully, while you took these tips and found some value in them, hopefully you can apply some of these on your own. Once again, if you find out that this isn't something you have time for, the want to, or something you want to mess around with, that's why we do this kind of thing. Irregardless, I would appreciate a little feedback on the video, whether you found it useful or an absolute waste of your time. You can tell me. I got thick skin. We can handle her. But in the meantime, you take care. We'll look forward to talking with you in the future.